Richford Hometown Follies. I am very happy to see all of you, most of you, in this place. I'm so glad that you could come this evening. If you'll take a look at your program, you'll see a picture of 3 people. These 3 people are regulars who couldn't make it this year because of various problems. They will be back next, however, and I wanted to make sure that their faces were in front of you so that next year you can say, hey, you're supposed to be here. Read the back, yeah, absolutely. You missed it. Okay. Now when the lights come on again and you want to kind of walk around, you'll see some portraits in the back. And those they were drawn, they're caricatures. They were drawn by John Weld. And those are all people that were part of the Follies for many years who kept it going, kept the laughter flowing. And this year, Archie Pond loaned me a picture of his father, Beau Pond, if any of you remember him. Charismatic, quick-witted, and a ladies' man, as I have heard. And his picture's back there, and they're doing some kind of a hayseed thing, he and Bruce Davis. Now, you probably know who Bruce Davis is. And as I was looking at that picture, I put it on one of the doors. I looked at it and I thought, they are using the same backdrop in that picture in the 60s that we've got right here tonight. Some things don't change. Okay, now, the library's serving desserts. They're serving all kinds of things downstairs at intermission, so I expect you to spend your money. Don't worry about diets, it's for a good cause, you know? You're buying books. You might not be losing weight, but you're gaining books, all right? Now we will begin, and we will begin with Richford's Community Chorus. They are doing some songs from the early 20th century. You may know these songs. I think the only person in this room that remembers them really well is Chet Parsons.
Oh Wow, that was a really good group. All right, this next act is an extra special pair that will be singing and interpretively dancing to a song entitled Can't Stop the Feeling. The song was recorded by Justin Timberlake and was released on May 6, 2016 as the lead single of the soundtrack to the animated film Trolls. Here they are. Give it up for Ali Raye and Lexi Jacobs.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric crazy when I turn it off. All through my city, we're flying up the secret when I ain't alone. That's right in my pocket, I just with my feet. Like that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my love off it. It's so phenomenally of a walking rocket. It all comes under the light where everything closes. Nowhere to hide when I'm getting new clothes. And you moved it already know. Just imagine, just imagine. That's what I would be if we did. Something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. Pushing up, there ain't no reason, I'm in control. We're flying up, don't feel it when I ain't out love. I got that sunshine in my pocket, that used in my feet. Got that hot blood in my body, and it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Look away from it, it'll stop. Under the lights, where everything glows. Nowhere to hide when I'm getting close. When they move, oh, they already know. Just imagine, just imagine, just imagine. Nothing I would be if you dancing. Everybody, you dancing. All the things I shouldn't be dancing. Can't stop us. Can't stop us. I can't stop us. I can't stop the feeling. That's when I was here. We can't dance. We can't dance. All the things I shouldn't do. We can't dance. You ain't nobody leaving. We can't dance. Can't stop the feeling.
So here he is. I think he's a pretty fabulous guy, and he's got a story to tell about his childhood. Please welcome Dennis Paquette.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming out. As my wife just mentioned, my name's Dennis Paquette. For those of you who don't know me, odds are you're sitting next to somebody who does, so I have home field advantage. Anyway, I'd like to tell you that I had a very interesting childhood full of some good memories and some bad memories. I grew up in East Richford, which is about 5 miles from here, and to those of you who are familiar, there is a cluster of houses, and then there's a little babbling brook with a tiny bridge over the top of it. So, when I was growing up, it was a much more innocent time, you know. Parents didn't have to worry about, you know, stranger danger and let their children, you know, play outside with limited supervision. So, this was a warm spring day, and, you know, I was chomping at the bit to get outside and enjoy the air and go play and go explore. Now, my mom had a rule. Because we lived a couple houses away from the bridge, her rule was, do not cross the bridge. Now, when she said the bridge, it kind of gave it a life, you know, it's like this thing that was living. But the truth is, the bridge served as a guardian to watch over all the kids in the neighborhood while they were playing. So on this particular day, I thought to myself while I was outside, I'm not too far from the house. Maybe I'd like to go a little further down the street. Maybe push Mom's rule a little. So I go down toward the bridge and the brook, and you know, I like to go exploring. You know, I like to get down by the brook's edge, and you know, that was kind of like my internet of the day. You know, I look for fish, and I pick up rocks, and I, you know, start building these little dams to hold the water back. And I look in the shallow pools for like crayfish, you know, those things that kind of look like tiny lobsters. Anyway, while I was looking for crayfish, to my right was the bridge. So as I was crouched down by the water, I glanced over, and in the shadows, under the bridge, there was these 2 big rocks. Now in the space between these 2 big rocks, I looked, and I could see a pair of eyes staring back at me, like low to the ground. That's interesting. Of course, curiosity getting the best of me, I crept toward the spot where these eyes were. And I knelt down about 5 feet away. And I reached my hand out. Now, I'm thinking, this is somebody's kitty cat. So I slowly reached out, going, here, kitty, 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 kitty. And then I saw a furry face. And then all of a sudden, bolts of lightning like pain shot up my arm. I look down and I see blood and the shape of whatever going away. Mom! Mom! I'm running down the street, up the driveway. Mom! Mom! Through the door! Mom! What? What happened? What's wrong? I heard my mother say. Where were you? Think, Dennis. Think about what you're going to say. I was, under the bridge. Now, I think I would have been a lot better off if I said I was on top of the bridge. Because saying under it kind of gives it a creepy, horror thing, and I shouldn't have said that. So anyway, she asked me in the next breath, "Did you see what bit you?" "Mm-hmm." "Well, what did it look like?" "Well, it had a furry face." "Yeah, and what else?" "And, it had a mask on." My mom's color just drained out of her face, because she knew what I was describing. So, she looked around and called some neighbors to do a search. Sent out a search party, because they were looking for a raccoon. See, folks, I was bitten by a raccoon. Now, because they couldn't find this particular raccoon, she had to consult the doctor, of course, with my injury. And the doctor informed her that because they could not find the raccoon, I had to have rabies shots. Now, considering the time that this happened to me, back then, the shots were administered in my stomach. Now, I had to go to outpatient in St. Albans and have 2 done at a time for like 2 months. So when that time of the week came and I was kicking and screaming and saying, "I don't want to go, I don't want to go," they brought me down there, go into the outpatient, and the nurse comes in. Now, in my young eyes, it looked like she was carrying a broadsword from Braveheart. I swear to you, the needle was that long. Now, after much reassurance, calming me down and going through the process, and, after a while, I kind of got used to the trip. But at the end, I'm thinking to myself, I'm so poked full of holes, if I drink a glass of water, I'm going to look like a lawn sprinkler. So, in conclusion, I'd like to say, every Batman of the world has their Joker. Every Superman of the world has their Lex Luthor. Sorry. And every Dennis Pocket in the world has their raccoon. On a serious side note, it was just brought to my attention today that there is a rabies, alert out. So please do not engage in wildlife and try to pet a raccoon or a stray skunk, whatever you do. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Dennis. I noticed yesterday he was wearing a different shirt, but when he got to the part about the mask, I thought, oh yeah, he has raccoons on his shirt. And when he was telling about the bridge, back in the 70s, we had a long play record and it had stories and it was all done to song. And they had the 3 Billy Goats gruff, and all I could think of was, "Don't you cross my bridge or I'll eat you." So up next, we have a young piano player who happens to be a relative of mine. And I won't go into how, because then it would be more like I'm my own grandpa. And his brother will be performing later. There aren't very many people whose initials spell their names, their first names. But up next is Dare, August, Reuben, Edlin, and he will be playing Chocolate Eater's Blues and In the Mood.
gives me great pleasure to be able to introduce this next act. A little bit of backstory. This year marks the 20th anniversary that she's appeared in the Follies. And she's going to be doing the same song she did then. And another side note, at the time, she was about 2 months pregnant with that young man right there. So, like I said, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Sandra Paquette singing All That Jazz, and accompanying her is the Richford High School dance team.
I have to wait till he gets down here. Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. Slick your hair and wear your buckle shoes. And all that jazz, I hear the father dip is gonna blow the blues. And all that jazz, come on, hon, we're gonna bunny hug. I bought some aspirin down at United Drug in case you shake apart and want a brand new start to do that jazz. Oh, you're gonna see Sheba shimmy shake and all that jazz. Oh, she's gonna shimmy till her garters break and all that jazz. Show what a part we're gonna. Oh, my mother's bottle could if she is the baby's queen for all that's jazz. Find a flask playing fast and loose. And all that jazz right out here is where I store the juice. And all that jazz, come on, babe, we're gonna brush the sky. I bet you're looking in, they never flew so high. 'Cause in the stratosphere, how could you lend an ear to all that jazz? No, I'm no one's wife, but I love my life and all that jazz.
We've had a little change in the program this evening. I know some people are coming up here, but we don't even want them now. I mean, for a minute anyway. I just found out today that Ray got permission from his doctor to be here. So please welcome Ray Munier.
Thank you. I just hope I can sing. Well, I've got heartache by the number, and trouble by its goal. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew a heart could hurt this way. Heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartache by the number, and trouble by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number three was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for your knock on my door. I waited, but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, and trouble by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Yes, the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheated heart will tell that you threw away, and the time will come when you're gonna be your cheated heart will tell on you. When the tears come down like falling rain, you toss around and call my name. You walk the floor just to lay that night. Your cheated heart will tell on you. When the tears come down like falling rain, you toss around and call my name. You walk the floor just the way that I do. Your cheated heart will tell on you. Your cheated heart will tell on you.
And now to introduce those people that I so rudely said I didn't want. For the first time on our stage, we have the Richford First Baptist Church Choir. What a bunch of people to say negative things to. Oh well, I'll take my chances.
Our next performer was abducted by aliens. But they decided they didn't want him, so they gave him back. But before they did, they taught him to play and sing. Here's Josh Elkins with Every Day, a tune by Buddy Holly.
Every day, it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day, it's getting faster. Everyone said go ahead and ask her. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer every way. Love's a little stronger, come what may. Do you ever long for true love from me? Every day, it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer every way. Love's a little stronger, come what may. Do you ever long for true love from me? Every day, it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Love like yours will surely come my way.
Thank you, Josh. So now I have the great pleasure to introduce our own Richford High School dance team. They are coached by Brianna Morse and Chelsea Scott, and the reason I say coached is because they are a dance team that competes during the winter sports season, and they're amazingly talented, and we are so lucky to have them here tonight. So welcome them.
You never know where you'll go.
So I have the pleasure of introducing the next act, I would say. It's Pastor Tim and his wife Kathy. We've done many shows together. They did the production for many shows down at the Enosburg Opera House, and I had a part in that as well, and had the time to spend with them. Did not know that they sang together, which was actually a blessing to me last night, so I hope it's one for you.
Everybody having a good time? Yeah, what a show. Are you still enjoying the show?
Eastern Gate.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Pastor Tim and Kathy. That was wonderful. Our next act is two singers that you all know and love greatly. What you don't know, however, is that they got their start as lounge singers back at Queen Lil's Hotel. Since that time, their popularity has skyrocketed. And they have sung at venues all over the greater Richford area. So please welcome our two singers, and by the way, they're very humble boys also. Chet Parsons and Andy Hoadley.
Well, that was a nice introduction.
Yeah.
Do I look okay?
Yeah, you look great. Am I fly up?
Yeah. You know, this doesn't just happen. I have to get up early for this.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
Takes a lot of work, I can tell.
We can sing a song about this, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. I used to have a girlfriend, but I guess she just couldn't compete with all these love-starved women who keep clamoring at my feet. Well, I probably could find me another, but I guess they're in all of me. Who cares? I never get lonesome, 'cause I treasure my own company. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. I'm doing the best that I can. I guess you could say I'm a loner, a cowboy outlaw, tough and proud. Oh, I could have lots of friends if I wanted, but I wouldn't stand out in a crowd. Some folks said I'm egotistical. Well, I don't even know what that means. I guess it has something to do with the way that I fill out these skin-tight blue jeans. Oh, hang on. These folks, they all look pretty egotistical.
Yeah,
Why don't you sing along with us?
Yeah.
You ready? Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect. When you're perfect in every way. I can't wait. I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a guy. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. Yes, we're doing the best that we can.
pocketbooks because you've got 15 minutes to go downstairs and have something to eat. See you in 15. Well, the lights have flashed, and the house is down, and the stage is up, and the and these people called the Missisquoi River Band are here ready to play. And by the way, I think they're open for bookings, aren't you, Cindy?
Of course.
Of course.
We're pretty booked, but we have some more spots.
You have some more spots. Well, that is good to know. And now you just sit back and enjoy the Missisquoi River Band.
You're my sweet blue-eyed darling, and my love belongs to you. All I ask of you, my darling, is love me good and be true. You're my sweet blue-eyed darling, and my love belongs to you. All I ask of you, my darling, is love me good and be true. It's coming on, and I still want you, and I need to hear you say that you don't belong to another, and in my heart you're gonna stay. You're my sweet blue-eyed darling, and my love belongs to you. All I ask of you, my darling, is love me good and be true. And today I need an answer, and I want to hear you say that you don't belong to another, and in my heart you're gonna stay. You're my sweet blue-eyed darling, and my love belongs to you. All I ask of you, my darling, is love me good and be true. Is love me good and be true.
Thank you, thank you. Here's a song called Roustabout. We stopped the tune because we care.
This is a different guitar than he used last night. He lost one of the pegs that hold the string down, so grabbed another one.
Yep.
One, two, three. Fog is rolling on the river. Dark clouds hanging mighty low. It's a long, long way from old St. Louis to the Gulf of Mexico. I make my home on the Mississippi. I'm a roustabout on the steamboat line, and I hit the decks on a Monday morning, hit the docks every Saturday night.
met a girl way down in Dixie. I had to stop every time I passed. She ran off with a riverboat gambler in a new silk suit and a little mustache. I make my home on the Mississippi. I'm a roustabout on the steamboat line, and I head to Dax on a Monday morning. Hit the docks every Saturday night. When I die, I want to ask one favor. Don't bury me in the cold, cold ground. Take me out in the middle of the river and roll me over and point me south. I make my home on the Mississippi. I'm a roustabout on a steamboat line, and I head to Dax on a Monday morning, and I hit the docks every Saturday night. I make my home on the Mississippi. I'm a roustabout on the steamboat line, and I head to Dax on a Monday morning. Hit the docks every Saturday night. Hit the docks every Saturday night.
Thank you.
Here's a song Pat here wrote.
He was on his way to the Belvedere Bluegrass Festival.
We were
going
playing there.
Yep, met through Berkshire, and there was a sign that said Eden, 22 miles. He was inspired to write a song. He did change the mileage to 20 miles, but it worked best in the song that way.
Artistic license.
You can take your liberties when you're writing songs. This was originally like a bluegrass style, but we've turned it into a swing tune with all these swing chords.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. If forgiveness had a number, redemption had a name. If forgiveness had a number, redemption had a name. I'd be counting to 100 each and every day. I believe that heaven is not that far away. I believe that heaven is not that far away. All I need is your sweet smile, and I will be saved.
20 miles to Eden, it's not that far to go. 20 miles to Eden, it's not that far to go. You can get there fast, you can get there slow.
I believe that paradise, what's lost now it's found. I believe that paradise, what's lost now it's found. All I need is your sweet lips as we walk through this town. I was in the wilderness for nearly 40 days. I was in the wilderness for nearly 40 days. Devil's on my trail.
You can get there slow.
Tell me. Pretty sure that everyone has heard about the fall. I'm pretty sure that everyone has heard about the fall. If you're asking me, it's not our fault at all.
20 miles to Eden is not that far to go. 20 miles to Eden is not that far to go. You can get there fast, you can get there slow. You can get there fast, you can get there slow. You can get there fast, you can get there slow.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah.
That's enough, that's enough. Okay. All right, now, we need to take this chair away, whoever the stage people are. He gets paid the big bucks. Oh, don't give him applause. No. I pay him. Okay, so now the chorus is coming back again. I've got them up here so they get right back, and I said, as soon as I start talking, start walking. You notice? Okay, they're going to take you a little further into the 20th century. We're up to, like, I think 1910 to 1920. It's still only Chet that can remember it well, but it's wonderful. And this is, they're all here, the Richford Community Chorus.
During the second decade of the 20th century, America fought in World War I. The music of this time reflected a sense of patriotism with songs about our soldiers and our flag, and songs about favorite places back home like Broadway and Swanee.
My regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old time throng.
I'm supposed to announce the next performer, but he needs to do a dress change. I don't know how long it's going to take him to strip out of that green dress, but I'm sure he has his real clothes on underneath, so it shouldn't take that long. But if you know John well, you know that he is really multi-talented. Can sing and dance and tell a good joke and obviously dress up like a woman, so. Are you ready, John? Not yet. Well, does anybody have any questions?
Was that his natural hair color?
Maybe at one time it was, but I don't think he ever wore it that long. You know, he looks so short. But you know, he's a really good guy. 1, 2. I wish I knew a good joke or two, but I don't. I do have a story to tell. I don't know if I told it last night or not. If I did, well, I'm sorry. But I got a phone call saying that I had won the Publishers Clearinghouse $2.5 million prize. Well, you know, you never know whether to believe them or not when they call you like that. So I stayed home all day waiting for them to arrive with my check, but guess what? They never came. I had plans what I was going to do with that money, you know, share here and share there, give here and give there, but sorry, folks, it never happened. Maybe the next time, I don't know. I'm glad I didn't spend it before I got it, that's for sure. Well, how are you enjoying the evening? Has it been pretty good for you? Yeah. I think so too. We have some really talented people, not just in Richford, but in the surrounding areas. And it seems so good to be a part of it. It seems good to have a good audience to appreciate their talent. So we appreciate you coming both nights and you know, thank God for talented people, because that's where the gift comes from. You ready, Spaghetti? Oops, he's ready. So here he is, singer, dancer, artist, and comedian, Mr. John Well. Give it up for him.
Thank you, Valerie. Before I get started, I want to thank Fenna and my mother for the dresses. I was wearing 2. My mother doesn't know I went through her closet. I found the blue one that she bought for way back when they were going to go on a cruise, and then my father broke his leg and they couldn't go. But we went to Scotland, so that made up for it. Last year, I told the story about Old Man Pachaku, and apparently it embarrassed Marianne Hall. So when I said I was telling a story, she wanted to make sure it was appropriate. And I said, well, there's no swearing. She said, well, I figured that, but I didn't go any farther. So I have 2 warnings for this one. The first part is rated G. The second part, I guess you could say PG-13. But if you're young enough, it'll go right over your head anyway, and it won't make any difference. The second is, I am not changing names to protect the innocent or the guilty, whatever the case may be. So I decided this year I'd tell about the year I turned 50. And I was depressed about turning 50. I don't know why. Maybe it was because I figured, oh, I'm going to be a half a century old. So it was depressing. And also, I let my whole family know I do not want to party. Nothing. Zip. And they all understood. No parties. That year, my father and I redid my bedroom. And remember this for later in the story. We did the whole bedroom, the floor, the walls, the ceiling, a new light fixture. I even bought matching bedspread and curtains. Well, when I got close to my birthday, our phone keeps track of every phone call that comes in. And every once in a while, I'll go through and delete all the phone calls, and most of them, because I look and see what each one of them are, they're all those calls, telemarketing or whatever, they're nothing. But I saw one from Roger Gagney. Well, Roger never calls, it's always Joyce. So I asked my mother, well, what did Joyce want? Well, usually it's the child that lies to the mother, not the other way around. And I don't even remember what she said, but anyway, I wound up calling Joyce, asking what she wanted, and she said, well, I'm having problems with my computer, and I wondered if you could come and help me, which I've done before. Sometimes it worked, sometimes not. But anyway, she told me what day would work for her if it was all right for me. So the day came, and I drove to Roger and Joyce's, and there were all these vehicles in the parking lot. And I said, oh, sweet, she threw me a party. But when I walked in and saw all my coworkers and friends, and the coworkers are my friends, that were there, it changed everything. And thank you, Joyce. That was the best birthday party I have ever had. And it helped lift my spirits. Now we get to the PG-13 part. I used to have a split shift at work. I worked from 6 to 9 in the morning and then 2:30 to 8 in the evening. And my relatives from Scotland were at the house visiting. And I get up before everybody else. So I got up, I went to work, and Laura Whitney was there. And she worked in the kitchen at the high school at the time. But she was down there with my coworker, Suzanne King, and they were making sure that they kept me very busy and I'm not allowed to go in the custodian's office. So I did my work, and finally they let me go in, and the whole office was decorated with a birthday banner, a birthday balloon, streamers, a cake on the table, and there, sitting in the chair where I always sit, wearing a dress, a beaded necklace, and a wide-brimmed hat, was a blow-up doll. I knew exactly who had done it, so I went to find Laura, and Suzanne said, well, she left. She was afraid you'd be mad at her. So I finished my shift, and then I put the cake and the balloon in the back seat of the car, and I took the doll and I put her in the passenger seat. And I drove to the high school. Well, Main Street, Richford isn't the busiest place in the world, but it sure seemed like there were a lot of people out that morning. And I got quite a few stares. But I got to the high school, I drove out back, knocked on the kitchen door. They let me in, and Laura immediately ran off to hide, and I said, I do have a sense of humor, you know. So, of course, everybody had to go out and look at the doll in the car. So when they'd had their fill, I drove home, and I brought the cake and the balloon into the kitchen, and there was Gladys, my relative from Scotland, sitting at the kitchen table, and she said, oh, they gave you a party at school. And I said, oh, that's not all. So then I went out and I brought in the doll, and she kind of chuckled and she said, I'm not even going to ask. And then her daughter, Anne, came into the kitchen, and she just had to have a picture, and I said, I do not want a picture taken. But she took one with her phone. Fortunately, since they live in Scotland, no one is ever going to see it. So I decided to get the doll out of the way, so I brought her upstairs and I put her on the bed in my bedroom. And then I went and I did my second shift. When I got home, I went into the bedroom, and my father said, Suki came today. And I said, well, fine. She came to visit Gladys and Anne. And then he said, I took her upstairs to show her your bedroom. My mouth just dropped open. I didn't say a word, but in my head I'm saying, no, you didn't. I don't think I ever felt so embarrassed in my entire life. It does not matter how nice your bedroom is. If you've got a blow-up doll in the middle of your bed, that's the only thing they're going to see. But to make up for it, we all went to the crossing for my birthday, and the doll got deflated and is somewhere in a garbage pile, I don't know where, never to be seen again. This year I turned 60 and I do not want anything. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Thank you, John. It just goes to show you can work with someone for like 27 years and learn something new at the Follies. So coming back to the stage is going to be the Richford High School dance team again. I kind of want to put in a plug there because, as I said, they're a competitive dance team and they are looking for new members. So if you're a grandma, a grandpa, a mom or dad, an aunt, an uncle, and you have a teenager that goes to Richford High School, it is an amazing experience to be on the dance team. And I would definitely have you talk to your teenager and see if they're interested in. It's very collaborative, it's very fun. So I just wanted to put that plug out there for Brianna. They are going to be dancing now to a song called River.
You know how when you wear a hat too long, it feels like it's still on your head? I still feel like I'm wearing the wig. Our next performer has been here a few times before, and each year I think he gets better and better at playing the violin. This is Dare Edlin's brother, so also a relative of mine. Please welcome Eric Edlin playing Road to Lisdoon Varna in Aaron Boat Song.
asked me the other day, do you ever get tired of hearing this person play the piano? And I said, no, never. I've listened to him for 45 and a half years, and I can listen to him for another 45 and a half years, or actually forever. So here is my husband, Rod Sanborn, playing Serenade by Sigmund Rodberg, I almost forgot the name, and Old Time Rock and Roll.
Slow one and then a fast one. This is the one that makes me nervous, so bear with me.
Cheryl Patterson is no stranger to the Richford Town Hall stage. She's here singing The Rose, accompanied by Anley Hoadley, the Bette Midler of Richford.
Can everybody hear?
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give. And the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose.
Our next contestant comes to us from the beautiful village of Fairfax. And Bob and Kathy Bassett have been supporters of the Follies for at least some 36 past years. And last year and this year, we've had the pleasure of having Bob share music with us and his wife here supporting him in the audience, his wife Kathy. And he's going to be singing two pieces. You think? Oh.
You play two pieces?
Together?
All I can is Mary Ann back there? Mary Ann. Mary Ann, I just got to say, you should be very, very happy, like ecstatically happy, that you did not have to deal with him and I in the same class. Just saying. Anyway, just saying. We could get into so much trouble together. Okay. Feels really weird not to have a guitar in front of me. Anyway, all right. Yeah. All right. sang today at a men's conference in Randolph, so I'm a little dry. But anyway, so this next song is very old. Not as old as Mary Ann, but very old. Anyway, love that lady. She's so cool. Anyway, so I'd like to dedicate this song to a lady who's sitting in the third row who's filming me right now. My wife of nearly 45 years. This was a song popularized by Debbie Boone, I believe, and was our dating song, and I'd like to dedicate that to her tonight. So many nights I'd sit by my window waiting for someone to sing me a song. So many dreams I kept deep inside me, alone in the dark. Now you come along and you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You've light up my day and fill my nights with song. Rolling at sea, adrift on the water. Could it be finally I'm turning for home? Find me a chance to say, hey, I love you. Never again to be all alone. And you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. 'Cause you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. It can't be wrong when it feels so right. 'Cause you light up my
So something Grace and I have, I've called her Grace for the many years we've known each other, but Because she has the grace of God in her life, and I merely mean that when I say that sincerely. And she and I have been married just a little tad bit longer than the Bassett's have been, because we did our 45th in September of this last year. Best 45 years of my life. But we want to share 2 songs now together, combining them. One by Stuart Hamblin, It Is No Secret, and then one made famous by the Righteous Brothers back in 1955, called He.
He can turn the tides and calm the angry sea.
each year, the Richford Hometown Follies strives to have at least one serious act in this program. And after all, this is as close to Broadway as most of us will get. So prepare yourselves for an enriching experience from our talented friends and legitimate actors, Andy Hoadley and Hibdo, and there's an aspiring young actress back there I saw. I'm sorry I don't know her name, but she may be making a cameo appearance. So here is Chet and Hip.
Store open this morning, put everything out the way it should be. It's gonna be a good day, and maybe we'll get to the store. Oh, look how nice it is today, huh? Oof, beautiful. I'm pretty lucky to have this place. You know, I heard the past tenant, he didn't pay his rent, and landlord, they had to throw his ass out up here, and you know, I never thought to ask what they did with the rest of his body. Ebert!
Hey, Andy!
Ebert, it's been a while since I've seen you, huh?
Too long, too long.
I've been here at this Handy's Hardware for 15 years now, and well, the first year you came, and well, you frustrated me a bit then, but I seem to be doing much better since I've taken my hangar management classes.
That's so good.
Yeah?
It's been a year. It's been a year since we saw each other last.
At least a year, yes. That seems to be a good pace. Anything closer, you know, I have to go to the psych ward for a little.
I'm glad you're doing so well.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Did you come to, what's that?
So I was, my wife, she was home today and making a list for me for things to pick up. I said I was going to stop by the hardware store, so
She has today off?
Mm-hmm.
And she put you to work?
She did.
Yeah.
You know how that is.
She didn't want to hang out with you?
Not so much.
Not so much.
So I have a list of things.
You have a list there,
I
right?
do.
Yeah?
I do. I want to buy.
What's on the, well, why don't you, we'll just run through them, huh?
Yeah. Well, the first thing on the list is fork handle.
Oh, fork handle, okay, yeah. I have, I think I have that somewhere right in here, and well, they got the, is that Tom Brady? Is he over there? Tom Brady, maybe? Can you see him over there? There it is. Oh, I have the fork handle for you.
Oh.
Fork handle? You know what? You are such a good friend. I'll give them to you at half price.
Oh, that is very nice. But I'm looking for the, the fork handle for the, for the fork for the hay in the barn.
Fork handle.
Fork handle.
Fork handle. I suppose I have to give someone else a deal on these. Won't be as romantic, I suppose. I have that in the back. I'll come.
Okay.
I'll be.
Okay, I'll wait here.
Fork handle. You should speak more clear, I think. Maybe you could speak more clear.
There you go.
Fork handle. What's next on the list?
So the next thing is a plug.
A plug. Okay, what kind of plug?
Bathroom rubber.
Okay. Yeah, we have that. That is right. Mostly organized. Then. Okay. Well, these bathroom plugs, they'll hold water into any tub at all. What size do you need?
The 13 amp.
13 amp.
13 amp.
That's electric. That's electric bathroom plug.
Yeah.
Electric bathroom plug. Call that in a trade. Maybe it's here. Electric.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
13 amp.
13 amp. Well, there you go.
Right, perfect.
I try to put everything back as soon as I can because otherwise this store gets out of hand and just like that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What's next?
Saw tips.
Saw tips. Saw tips?
Mm-hmm.
You need like ointment or a bag balm or?
No. You know, like the plastic covering for the chainsaw bar there?
Oh,
18 amp.
saw tip. No, I don't have any of those. But they're coming in, but not today.
Maybe you order them, I come back?
I can put them on the list if you need to, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You need the saw tips?
Hmm?
You need saw tips?
Yes.
All right.
All right. So I got one more thing for the list here?
Just one more?
Well, a few more.
That's good because this is not adding up to very much and I need a little, you know.
Okay. Well, the next thing is Oz.
Oz, okay. Yeah, that's good. Oz, he must be doing lots of outside work. He's doing the fork and the, you know, and the Oz. And now these Oz, it's the same company do it, and I'm sure that you can.
Oh, no, Andy, I mean Oz.
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 Oh, Oz, I thought you said Oz.
Oz.
Oz. Oz, I just wish he would say Oz right up front, you know, make it so much simpler. Now this Oz is long-lasting rubber and it'll move water from 25 feet here for there, no time at all, Oz.
No,
What's next?
Andy, Oz, like,
Oz,
you know the letter Oz, like the mailbox. I want to put the letters on both sides of the mailbox.
Letter Oz.
Letter Oz.
Maybe you just say letter Oz, huh? Letter Oz.
Letter Oz. Thank you.
I'm starting to lose my mind with this guy here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I got to work on my anger management strategies and think about something else maybe. I love walking through the fields and peaceful butterflies. They drift around. They're orange and black, you know. And, what's going on there? Who put these up here? I'm the only employee. It must have been me. What was I thinking there? Okay, Oz. How many Oz do we need here?
Two.
Two, all right, we'll give you 2 Oz. One for each side of the box, huh? Put in the spelling the dough on there, D-O-E, huh? Okay. I think I'm handling it okay. I don't know. I do feel my blood pressure spiking a little bit in the temple on the right side, but okay, Hibbard, we'll get you out of here very soon. What's next on that list, huh?
Oh, next thing I got is the peas.
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 Peas. Peas! Maybe you could have said, but I had the box here before. There goes the left temple. Oh! All right, butterflies, they're flying across the dark skies. This starry night. Oh, now I know why Van Gogh painted so wildly. You must have had customers like this one here, huh? Oh, that's a Hibbard dough. What's it in a P for now? D-O-P-E would be dope. That would be dope. How many peas do you need there, Hibbard?
Cans of peas, Andy. 3 cans of peas.
Are you just in here to mess with me?
No.
You're not in here to mess with me?
No, Andy, I just want to shop at your store.
Cans of peas, cans of peas. Okay. I think I had 1 too many cups of coffee this morning, huh? I'm going to try to say this very, very calmly, very calmly. This is Handy's Hardware. Handy's Hardware, okay? Not the peas, not cans of peas. That's down to the Main Street Market, the Weatherby's, I don't care where you go. Drive all the way to Healdsburg if you want to. No cans of peas here.
Okay.
All right.
You have so many things, I thought maybe I'd ask.
All right, just let me turn around like maybe twice. Okay. It's a little trick they taught me. If I get dizzy enough, I won't even know I'm upset.
Okay.
What's next there on that list?
Next thing is pump.
Pump. All right, let's just try to work through this. Hand pump, foot pump.
Foot pump.
Foot pump.
Foot pump.
Foot pump. We have the foot pumps here. We keep those down here. Now these will inflate any tire, because sometimes other tires take longer than the small ones, but what's next there?
No, Andy, foot pump, you know, like
This is a
for
foot.
your foot, you know, foot pump, brown, size 9.
Foot pump?
Foot pump.
Foot pump?
Foot pump.
That's called a shoe. That's a shoe. Foot pump.
Foot pump.
Foot pump. Brown, size 9.
Perfect.
What's next on the list there?
Washers,
right, yes. Like windshield washers, car washers, back washers, dishwashers, floor washers.
Tap washers.
Tap washers. Give me that list there. Give it to me, huh? I'll take care of this myself. What's on it? Knuckles.
What is this? Mrs. Jones? Mrs. Jones, will you come out here? Deal with this customer, please. Look at this, what he's written here, huh? He says he's a friend of mine. You take care of him, please. All right.
Knockers?
Yeah, knockers.
You're looking for knockers? Knockers?
There we go.
I'm sorry, madame.
Who needs Broadway? Had a broad up here, didn't we? And now, if they can get out of their chairs and get up here, we are going to hear from the Richford Community Chorus again. A couple of patriotic songs that certainly will make a rousing ending. Not quite the ending, but they are slow. But you know they're getting older. But here they are, Richford Community Chorus.
Yes. Yes, we did. It's my fault. She's got really long legs, so she's one to step.
It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. I got it. Just 3 steps down there. That's okay.
Give it 6 steps back up.
Yeah.
And I won't forget the man who died and gave the bright
is going to sing a verse of God Bless America, and we all are going to end the evening with 2 choruses of God Bless America.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, like the flow. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, like the flow. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet
Thank you, Mr. Sanborn, for another lovely Follies. Thank you to all the people who took part, and thank you particularly for coming. See you next year.